Good morning, everyone. Asha here from Panda Monium. We are at San Jon's free RV parking. And like the sign says, they do allow free overnight parking. And that's where we were. I did a tour of the area in my last video, so if you haven't seen that, please go check it out. I'll leave a link for it at the end of this video if you haven't already seen it. But anyways, we are going to be getting on the road. It's a lovely 76 degrees right now, but it's supposed to be heating up, and I think it's going to be in the low 90s today, so we want to move on. We're going to go to Santa Rosa to fill up, and then we'll probably try to make it to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I think Jeff and Kellogg are ready and waiting on me. And of course, moo-moo is ready. Oh, I've got to take the bug screen down before I leave. Okay, bug screen down, and I put up my outdoor furniture. We are ready to roll. I did really like this spot. It was definitely very comfortable, but yeah, we do not want to be here for 90 degrees. Okay. Moo-moo, you already starting to get hot, huh? It's okay, I'll cut the AC on. That's the thing about the lower Southwest. The mornings can be lovely, but it can heat up pretty quickly. Okay, you ready? I guess that was a yes. He must not have held the button long enough. Oh, there he goes. Okay, let's go. What an awesome overnight spot.
Turn left onto New Mexico 469 North, 4th Street.
It does get busy later at night, so it's best to get here kind of midday before everybody gets here.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the I-40 West ramp to Tucumcari.
All right, will do. A lot of abandoned things in this town. That Shell is closed down and abandoned. But they do have a Valero here. The last couple of days of travel have been pretty windy. Luckily today is nice and calm. We have 78 miles till we reach our refueling stop. So onward bound. Wind flashing, 40 closed, exit a half a mile. So I guess the weather gets pretty bad in this area, so they have to close down a certain section of I-40. I'm sure it's for windstorms or haboobs. Historic Route 66. There's a lot of smaller towns to the right that are part of the Route 66 that have closed or been abandoned. Palomas is 8 miles, Santa Rosa still 52, and Albuquerque 162. Deer crossing. Oh, there goes your water bowl, moo-moo. Dang it, I forgot to put it back down. My bad. What the heck is that? Is that like a water storage facility? I have no clue what the heck that is. It has a glass roof, or maybe some kind of greenhouse. That was weird. I was just getting ready to say, New Mexico, you need to do better with your roads. They are awful. And look, they're fixing them. But they're not completely redoing the roads. I think they just fixed little sectors of it. No, that looks pretty good. Maybe they are redoing their road. Nice. Holy, oversized tires. Wow. I think those are the biggest tires I've ever seen. They're ginormous. I wonder what the heck those go on. Some kind of tractor, I'm sure. Huh, I've never heard of a Coleman RV. I like the colors that are on it. The black and white and burgundy. It's very Panda-ish. We have about 30 miles left on our trip. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it. I'm sure I have. But I am definitely happy to be back out west and the drier climate. Not so humid, but it's just beautiful also. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love the East Coast too. It's definitely got its value and it's just green, lush, and beautiful. But with that comes mosquitoes and humidity, which I don't particularly care for. But each to their own, right, moo-moo? You're not paying attention, you're just passed out, sleepy butt. The lower Southwest definitely has a beauty of its own. It's not lush and green, but you can see all the mountains and the rolling hills. There is still some vegetation. I mean, come on, look how beautiful the rock formations are in the distance. You can see the different colors of sandstone and clay in the mountains as well. Santa Rosa 17, Albuquerque 131, and Gallup, New Mexico was 271 miles away. They do have the Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, but I've been there several times. If you're interested in seeing that, I will leave a link at the end of this video. So one of the boxes at the end will have the link there. So you can check out that video if you want to. See how far we are from Williams. How far am I from Williams, Arizona?
You're 486 miles away from Williams by car.
Oh, God. Not far at all. All right, we made it to our exit, 277, Santa Rosa.
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp to Clovis, Fort Sumner.
Will do. So we'll be taking a left at the stop sign. There should be a Shell station.
US 84 East.
Oh, I didn't know that. Clovis and Fort Sumner are to the left. I lived in Clovis for 7 years. My dad was stationed there. I usually just tell people that I was from Albuquerque because most people didn't know Clovis because it's such a small town. But yeah, 7 years when I was younger.
Turn right.
It's a gas station.
Huh, let's see. So I think I'm going to go around.
Make a U-turn, then turn right.
Instead of waiting in line. Time to fuel up, Mimo, but it doesn't look like they have any place I can let her out and pee, so you'll have to wait. Okay, gas is... Oh, wow, look at that bus. It has panels on the side like I had on Panda. Very interesting. That bus just pulled in over there, and next to it is a rig that I saw coming down the road. It's huge, it's massive. It looked like a Super C on steroids, and I believe it even had a trailer attached to it. It was humongous. So gas here is $3.29 for regular, and I don't see where it says diesel price. Oh, okay, I see the price of diesel. It is $3.75 for cash and $3.81 for credit. But anyways, it was supposed to be cheap online. It said it was the cheapest in the area, but it's not. Oh, another leprechaun. That one had an unusual slide, though. Okay, getting back on I-40. Wow, it's a big toy hauler, fifth
In
wheel.
1,000 feet, merge onto I-40 West.
And we have about 90 miles, so an hour and a half, before we get to our stopping point, which is a Walmart on this side of Albuquerque, so right before we get to Albuquerque.
Continue on I-40 West for 89 miles.
Will do. Carlsbad Caverns National Park, 235 miles. Been there before, and also White Sands. It was pretty cool at Carlsbad Caverns. I've actually been there more than once. I think 2 or 3 times. Once was with Terry and Scott, and the elevator was broke down. If I can find that video, I'll definitely link it at the end of this one. Hitchhiking, that seems a bit dangerous on the interstate. I know some states don't even allow you to walk or hike on the interstate. I'm not sure if New Mexico has that rule or not. I don't see any signs. Usually they put them at the ramps, so they must allow it. Still a bit dangerous in my opinion. Okay, am I having deja vu? Feel like I've already seen this before. I think it probably passed us when we were at the gas station. Tasty. Baja's Ponchos. They're really wanting you to stop here, aren't they? It's like 20 billboards. Figurines. Pottery. T-shirts. Fireworks. 24-hour gas pumps. Oh wow, I didn't even notice. On both sides of the road. Gifts, blankets, moccasins, jewelry. That might be a little much. We get it, but you know what? If it gets some business, then it is what it is. It goes on here. Cool stuff. This exit right here. Girl stuff. Yum. Oh, hashtag yum. Oh, it's for Dairy Queen. This exit. This is exit 234 in New Mexico. Off of I-40, heading west. I guess east also. Oh, they seem busy. Flying Sea Ranch. I think I've actually been there one time before. Oh, look at that. Super C. Pretty nice. I've always wanted one of those. I actually did a tour of 2 of them when I was in Florida, but I haven't shared that yet. If y'all want to see that, then let me know in the comments below. They are pretty cool, but ginormous. There's a rest area there. Oh, cool. They have little individual spots that you can pull into instead of just pulling into one big parking lot. Nice. We're 26 miles east of Albuquerque. And I swear I've been this way before, but this does not look familiar. I didn't know it was so mountainous. Like, there's some really tall mountains here. And some parts of this actually remind me of the Williams and Flagstaff area where I'm from, or what I call home. Yeah, I know we've been through here because I came through here with Terry and Scott, but for some reason I don't remember it. Although it was like 4 years ago, so maybe that could be it. Yeah, I was totally confused because I thought Albuquerque was flat and dry. But this definitely doesn't look flat and dry, although we haven't made it into Albuquerque yet. We're still 20 miles away. But yeah, I love this area here. It's beautiful with the mountains. And they're all tree covered. I don't know if that's juniper or pine. Can't see from here. It looks like juniper. It probably turns into pine the higher up in elevation it gets. Oopsie. Maybe it's cedar. It is called Cedar Crest. Yeah, I'm loving the scenery. This is absolutely stunning. Huh. Had no idea. And I grew up south of here in Clovis. Never knew this was here. Now, speaking of dry and desolate, Clovis definitely is.
Gossip here is very pretty all the way to the Colorado state line. A lot of canyons, a lot of mountains. There's a railroad you can go on, an old steam railroad. Really nice up there. A lot of state parks.
Well, I know I've been in the northern part because we went to Colorado and we came through New Mexico, and that was gorgeous. That I guess the north part of New Mexico into Colorado, that was a beautiful area. So I don't know why I was imagining it was different than this. Jeff was saying that this is the end of the Rockies. You said this was kind of the end of the Rockies, right?
Yeah, they get smaller as they go south, and it kind of dwindles off in another 30, 40 miles.
Well, that's beautiful.
We have 25 up here. 25 going north goes to Denver, and going south goes to Las Cruces. Hits 10 to El Paso.
Right, I remember 25. That's the road we took up to Colorado one year when I was with Terry and Scott, and I believe even Seth. But we met him in Colorado. He wasn't traveling with us. It was just...
Oh, this was the other town I was thinking of. It's just north of Albuquerque. That's a ski area up there.
Okay, we are starting to go downhill now. So maybe Albuquerque is out that way where it's flatter and more desert instead of in the mountains like here. Maybe this is just the pass to get to Albuquerque. Definitely a lot of houses over there. And green. Must be a river that flows, or a stream that flows through here. Welcome to Albuquerque. Okay, now this is more what I remembered. A few hills, but mainly flat. It's kind of in the valley. And there are mountains surrounding it. Okay.
You know, the mountains just kind of come at you right at the city limits, and then you have to climb out of the city.
Right. It's kind of like, I guess, Yuma. Yuma has mountains you have to climb out of.
And Denver's that way, so back, you know, the other way, there the mountains are on the west side, and the east side is just flat.
Crazy, crazy. Everybody's just flying around like busy bees. I think we have, what is it, 6.5 miles until we reach our exit. But we got to get past 25, which goes north. Continue on 40 for a little bit more. Right here where 25 meets 40, I think it said there was a slowdown. Oh yeah, traffic. Santa Fe is to the north and Las Cruces is to the south. That's where someone tried to steal my dang bike, was Las Cruces. We made it to Cracker Barrel, and I noticed a sign back there saying that no overnight parking for trucks, trailers, or RVs, but I think they might be talking about this back parking lot. Seems like it's separate. We're probably gonna go in and have dinner anyway, so I'll just ask the manager then. Are you hot, moo-moo? It is a little bit warm. Yes, it is. Look at desert plants everywhere. I actually like the landscaping at the car wash better. It's much greener. I just went online and checked Google Maps. I scrolled down to the comments and then there's categories and one was RV, so I tapped on that one. And there was one that was posted last week saying that they do not allow overnight for RVs here anymore because of a homeless situation. So I don't know what that has to do with RVing though. But I guess I get it if people are trying to tent here or something. I don't know. But they don't allow it anymore, so I don't even have to go into talk with the manager. We're probably just gonna go ahead and move on. The reason why I wanted to stay here is because there's a botanical gardens not too far from here that I was gonna film for the other channel, but I guess I can just do that at a later time. We can just go ahead and get on the road. Guess it worked out for the best. Albuquerque is very busy, traffic-wise and everything else. So we're just gonna move on. We actually found a cheap state park that we're hoping to make it to before it gets too late. So I'm in the right lane, Santa Rosa and Gallup. Okay, back on busy 40. It's about 5 o'clock too.
Continue on I-40 West for 91 miles.
All right, will do. Let's get over since this lane ends. I guess on either side of 40 you have to climb out of Albuquerque, which like I said earlier was in a valley. It's not a very steep climb, it is gradual, so that's good. Grants is 66 miles. Gallup 130, and Flagstaff 315. Nice. Oh my goodness, look at the traffic over there. I'm glad I'm not going into Albuquerque. Oh, that sucks. I think they're doing road construction because I just went through a patch that was awful. It's the worst I've seen yet. Once you get over that hill coming out of Albuquerque, it's beautiful through here. I don't know how it's showing up on video. Moo-moo, it's about 300 miles till we get home. Just talking to Jeff about that Route 66 casino. I thought I'd been there one time before. They used to allow parking in their parking lot, but now if you want to stay there, you have to actually rent a spot. Oh no, I remember staying at that casino with Terry and Scott. It's the RV park is in the back. And I don't think it was that expensive.
It's probably been several years. Remember, everything's gone up now.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. Anyways,
I mean, all the RV parks and things, most of them, except for the state parks, but all the private RV parks, for the most part, have gone up considerably. Everybody complains.
he said he checked online and he thought it was about 35, 40 bucks, where the state park is only 10 bucks and it's full hookups. So, I mean, I don't mind driving. Like he said, oh my God, this road, what is this? It's only an hour and a half or less now. Oh God. Oh, come on, New Mexico, get your roads together. But I think that's what they were doing on the other side. There's just a lot of road to maintain. I don't know what this area is, but it's west of Albuquerque. It's beautiful. There's like ridges and plateaus and like a lot of rock formations. Yeah, it's beautiful. I thought we've come through here before. I know when we came from South Carolina, but you know, I just don't remember any of this stuff.
Well, one time we came down a pass and it was really pretty.
Yeah, there was one.
We came down into Albuquerque.
Yeah, I forgot about that pass. It didn't even look familiar. I was like, I don't remember this. And then also here, it's beautiful.
Yeah, up in those passes, I don't know where those people came from. Look they're all just walking out of the desert. Look there's a whole bunch of them coming. Okay, it's got to be some kind of a bunch of kids from school. They're running now.
Oh, it's not a cult walking out of the desert?
No. No, I have no idea where they've come from. They're all runners. They're all running.
They're gonna try to get you to join them.